Tomorrow Never Knows was a very weird song. The tune had virtually no harmonies. It was based on a continuous drone of sound.
Tomorrow Never Knows started with a backing track, recorded here at Abbey Road Studios. That's Paul on bass and Ringo on drums, creating a sort of loopy, mesmeric effect. To this, John added his vocal, with George playing tambora.
Turn off your mind, relax and float downstream. It is not dying. It is not dying.
Late in the song, John's voice gets very unusual sounding, especially at the time it was.
John wanted to sound like the Dalai Lama chanting from the top of a mountain. And he suggested that the way that they record that would be to put him in a harness, to hoist him high above the studio, give him a shove, and he'd sing. Every time he came around, the mic would capture a few beats of it.
Which wasn't the most practical idea. But the engineer, Jeff Emmerich, had the great idea of plugging it into a revolving speaker called a Leslie. So when it goes fast, it creates one sound, and when it slows down, it creates another.
That you may see the meaning of within.
In the early part of the song, John's voice is pretty straightforward. Then, after about 1.5 minutes, the Leslie speaker effect kicks in.
That love is all and love is everyone. It is knowing. It is knowing.
The Beatles always looked for other sounds in their records, and they all had tape machines which they used for recording demos.